with me in my course is to have a unique advantage over the competition, you know?
Yeah.
And I've got people messaging me. I'm gonna read you guys one of these messages, and I think you guys, I mean, I'm sure all you guys are gonna laugh just because it's like it's such a rhetorical question. So this person messages me today, and he says, "Hey Luke, if we get your course, are we allowed to make our own course in the future, or do you have one of those anti-competitor contracts?" I said, I mean, he's basically literally asking, hey, he's just basically asking if it's okay with my permission. Hey, can I sign up for your course? And then in like a month from then, can I just go make my own course? So there's two big problems with that. The first problem is everybody in my group, every single student that's paid for my course, that's like a big slap in the face to them. The whole reason that you guys are with me is to have a unique advantage. And then two, I mean, it's completely copying my content and you're not even an expert. You just want to copy a course and sell it. So I responded to the guy and I said, hey, good question. Typically anyone who takes my course and then wants to make their own after viewing all my content is just removed from the group. However, a lot of people join my course and then sell it or refer people. It's a lot easier to sell a course that's already made that has a good reputation behind it and just take some of the commission.
Right.
They respond and say, okay, I definitely wouldn't just resell your course, although I would like to make my own in the future. I have learned a lot of things on my own, but, and here's the key word, I am still having trouble with a few specific things. So I wouldn't be making a complete copy of your course. So basically he's saying, I want to sign up for your course because I don't know everything. So let me just steal the info from your course and then I'll make a course that tells everybody everything.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. So that's why, like, I feel bad. Like, I've got like 40 videos that I have filmed for all of you in the phone flipping group that are my students that I just haven't put out yet because I know the minute I do, they're going to appear in everybody else's course. Everybody's going to be talking about it. And the whole point of being a member and actually paying for my course and the mentorship is to get the unique ideas. And I just feel like everybody wants to just steal, and take anything that's unique ideas. So I just kind of wanted to let everyone know tonight that I am working really hard to find an intellectual property lawyer so that way I can somehow lock down and secure this stuff on the funnel and get credit for it if people do plagiarize it or take it. Because you guys all pay for this. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
So in the past, when I used to buy a bunch of courses before I actually got into yours. And I actually did. So, are we recording? Oh yeah, it's recording. Okay, so, I told this guy, I think you know who we're talking about. When I signed up for his course in the beginning, I asked him the same thing. Hey, is it okay if I sign up for your course? And when can I start doing or start teaching other people? And he laughed and he said, "Oh, you're gonna be my competition." And I never did anything with that. But the point is that I've seen courses that are exaggerated courses be duplicated, and the only way to like actually not have it copied or leaked is I've seen other people with courses that haven't been leaked, but the way he did it is because he keeps it tight, like he keeps the group kind of closed and he closes the registration for the people, so he actually like interviews and calls them up and see who they are and keeps the information recorded. So let's say there's 100 of us. 100 of us would assist a live call, and you would train us. And you know, only 100 people have that stuff. So you know,
Right.
either one of us copy the video, and that way you could have a better close of managing what happens to that stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's just as I scale, I mean, we're almost at, like over 200 members. I mean, it gets hard to manage everybody, but it's just, I can't stop people from like branching off and trying to like recreate stuff, but it's the people that have been actually in the course. It's just odd to me that people want to just sign up, learn it, make money with it, and then take it and go replicate it. I mean, I get it. Everybody and their mom wants to sell a course, but it's easier said than done. And it's kind of sad also because a lot of people out there that are trying to sell courses, they're not actually an expert on the subject. They just think that they can make easy money selling a course, and that's really not how it's done. I mean, my course, it's on sale right now for $299 till midnight tonight. That's really a drop in the bucket. $300 is not that much. I mean, if you wanted to start a lawn care business tomorrow, you'd have to buy a truck, which is probably going to set you back $10,000, a trailer that's $2,000, a lawnmower that's $4,000, a weed whipper that's $500, and a leaf blower that's probably $300. Just saying, that's like over 20 grand to start a business. And so it's crazy to me that I have to convince people, I have to put in a lot of value and a lot of work just to get people to pay $300, because there are so many gimmick courses out there. There's gimmick gurus and entrepreneurs that have these fake copied courses, and they don't really know what they're talking about. They just have somebody else's comment that they filmed over basically after watching it. And then the other thing is MLM and multi-level marketing scams take up a big inner scope of the online business world. And I think a lot of people out there have been burned by them. And because of that fact, it takes a lot of courage and trust for people to actually sign up for my course or anybody's course out there that actually knows what they're talking about. I don't know if that resonates with any of you guys in here, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree.
Adam, were you going to say something earlier? You said you had a comment.
No, I'm sorry. I just muted myself because I was running, getting water. And
oh, sure. No, it's all good. But yeah, I think you guys realize, we're not going to talk about this all night, but I think you guys realize that I'm trying to find a way so I can bring that exclusive content back to you guys, because I don't want everybody copying my stuff. I don't want it everywhere. And that's what you guys pay for. You paid to be here to be unique. And, there's got to be a way that I can, get it that way, just because there's no reason for everybody to have it. Every group should kind of have their own take and uniqueness. That's how it should be, and that's what makes everybody unique. So, but yeah, definitely probably won't be selling this person my course, because, he literally told me he wants to take it and then make his own. And then there's all the info you guys paid for out there, or whatever he's doing. So, or he'll sell it for $49 or something crazy. But anyways, let's talk phone flipping, guys. So, I know it's kind of related, but I just kind of want to let you know I'm working hard to find an intellectual property lawyer so I can actually get more content out there and feel good about it. Like right now, I feel like somebody's watching over my back, and if I release anything, it's going to just get taken. It's like a weird feeling. It's like somebody's staring at me, and as soon as I drop the content, I feel like somebody's going to nab it, take it, duplicate it, or sell it to one of the other people. And it's just, I just don't want that. I want to be able to speak. I want to be able to speak like I'm not on camera, like it can't be replicated. And I'm working hard with that. So I just got to find somebody that's an intellectual property lawyer. So
you definitely put a lot of time into it, A lot of work.
Yeah.
Like a lot to the face if you just see it offered for $50 and it's half-assed and it's not even done right.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing. That's a good point, Adam, is like when people duplicate and replicate courses, and they don't have the same amount of time or the same expertise, it gives other people a bad name. Like if you buy a course that's replicated and that's not that good, you might never want to buy an online course ever again. That's what I think anyways. So, if I was scammed once, why would I want to get scammed again,
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I'm interested in paid Facebook ads for sure. I think that's like the only kind of thing that's really missing.
Definitely. Yeah, so what we're going to be talking about, like, I guess when I do find, I'll just talk about some of the topics I'm going to cover. When I do find an intellectual property lawyer, we're going to be talking about chatbots, how to set up chatbots, and if I can't do a video series on how to set them up, I'm going to direct you guys to somebody that can set them up for you. And then we're going to be talking about paid Facebook ads, boosting marketplace, regular ads, boosting ads. We're going to go into all the apps, 5 Mile, Let Go, all of these different apps. We're going to talk about pros and cons. So there's going to be a lot of extra videos in the course. And then I'm also going to be covering direct buyers, how to ship to them, how to insure your packages, the importance of it, different types of mail like priority mail and registered mail. And then we're also going to be talking about, I'm going to probably drop a couple good direct buying contacts that I can send you guys to. So yeah, it should be good stuff. This phone flipping course is going to be higher up, more advanced, next level. It's going to be something that's never been seen before in a phone flipping course, and it's going to be the best, biggest, and most knowledgeable one out there, guaranteed. So I just got to find a way to protect it, and then it'll be all there. So
that's awesome.
Hey, Azam, how's it going? Yuri says in chat, I might be banned from eBay soon. Let's talk about that. What is going on with that, Yuri?
I've been getting a lot of returns, and I've also been shipping kind of late.
Okay.
And I'm planning to move. I had a direct buyer where I live at.
Okay.
And I was doing that, so I also stopped selling on eBay altogether because I don't know what he does with the phones, but he was paying pretty good prices, and So I was happy with it. So I kind of stopped, selling on eBay.
Okay. My advice as far as eBay stuff, and this is for anybody out there watching this, do not get banned on eBay. If you get banned on eBay, you're basically eliminating one of your sales bridges. And there's this age-old saying, never, ever burn a bridge. And if you burn that sales bridge to eBay, let's just say something happens to your direct buyer that you're selling to or this guy that you're selling to locally, what's going to happen if he just disappears tomorrow? It's not gonna be good. It's not going to be good for your business, not going to be healthy for you. You're going to be stressed out. And the other thing is, too, keep in mind on eBay, when you're shipping and you're late and you're not really caring just because you've got another source to buy, you got to think about ethics also and the moral of it, that when you're shipping your phones late and kind of screwing people over on eBay, I mean, you're screwing over people like me and you. They're just regular people. They don't know that you're done with eBay. It's like a personal attack on them when you screw their orders up or you just don't care. So my advice would be to stop doing that, number one, and then start actually giving a crap about eBay and fix that. I'm not trying to like come down on you, but just a little tough love. Like, don't do that, man. I'm telling you.
I agree.
You're gonna regret it. So don't get banned. Try and fix those returns, and definitely get all your items out. If you got items sitting, you should probably get them out. So.
I've also noticed if you ship late, I don't know if they started doing this, they charge you extra for shipping them late.
I have not. I guess I don't know because I haven't shipped out a late package in a long, long time. Another thing, just curious, what do you have your shipping time set to?
Well, see, when I started doing this, I had it set to the next day, and then I found out you could do same day. Once they did same day, I put same day, and I would ship the same day if I could, because post office is not that far, maybe like a 5-minute walk. And ever since the hold stopped, I noticed that the money's there, so I'm lazy. I'm like, well, I got paid already, which is not a good thing. I think I have a discipline issue.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, we talked about this the other night in your coaching about wanting to spend. Yeah, just get disciplined, man. But here's the thing. There's a lot of advantages to sending your items out the first day. You get top rated plus benefits on eBay, which affects your seller percentage, like your final value fees, which is a big thing. But if you, for some reason, can't get them out the same day, then honestly, there's no advantage to shipping 1-day business time or 3-day handling time. A lot of the times when I'm busy, like in life, I will, like, let's just say I've got a project going on at one of my rentals, and then I got a bunch of phones that are on eBay. What I do is I set my handling time. I'll adjust my handling time on all my listings, and I will just set it to 3-day handling time. That way I've got a 3-day grace period every time something sells. And my goal when I'm really, really busy, like if I'm kind of in and out of the office, answering calls, picking up phones, doing rental property stuff, my goal is if I can't get in my office and sit down every day, it's every other day. So that way you at least get a little grace period. You get a 3-day grace period to catch up each time. It gives you a day in between. So, but I mean, that's one thing you can do, or just try and be more disciplined and just get them out the same day,
Also, I'm more busy than before. I mean, before it was just like one item, wait till the holds come, do it again. Now it's like 4, 5, 6 items, same day, boom.
Right. I want to show you something. And once again, this is tough love. And for anybody out there, I want to show you guys what my eBay looks like right now. And I'm telling you, it's just self-discipline. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing right when I get off this call. And these all have to go up by Monday. This is the mobile apps. There's no faking that. Can you guys see that at all? I don't know if you can see that now. Hold on. All right. Can you guys see that now? See that? How many I have to ship out? I have to ship out 118 items.
Ooh, okay. That's a lot.
And then down below is my goals. And then, down below. See, that's what keeps me motivated. Anytime I'm not shipping stuff out, I've got 118 to ship out by Monday, and then down below, when I'm not shipping stuff out, I'm searching eBay for Lamborghinis because that's my goal. So find something that keeps you motivated and just bang those packages out. You got to get them out because if you burn your bridge on eBay, I mean, there's so much other stuff that I sell on eBay besides phones. I mean, like, just looking from, like, behind me, I'll grab one of these quick. This is something that I bought from a customer. If you guys see these, this is an iRadar. These are really popular, and they're actually really awesome. It's like the latest and greatest radar for, obviously if you're a speeder, this is kind of important thing to get. But I picked this up from a customer for $30 and I just sold it for, I think it was $89 today. So, I mean, triple my money, easy to ship. But yeah, I mean, if I didn't have eBay, I don't think any direct buyer or direct buying company is going to buy this, and this is like an easy flip. It's brand new. It's an electronic. Boom. It sold in like a day. So never burn eBay.
eBay's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So
would you use like any software to list your stuff? Like I've been using Garage Sale, so like I can have templates and it makes it HTML like format already. Do you use like Seller Pro or what do you?
I just list everything manually. Honestly, a lot of the times I'm on the go, whether it's between phone flipping or rental properties. So I use the mobile app, the eBay mobile app. But a lot of the times what I do is if I have a phone that doesn't have like a cracked screen or something, like let's just say it's like an average condition, I will go on eBay, I'll grab somebody else's pictures, and then I'll just list it as like 7 out of 10 condition or 8 out of 10 condition. And then if I have a brand new phone, which I normally sell those to direct buyers, but let's just say for some reason it's going for substantially higher on eBay, I'll just go and grab a brand new stock photo, like 2 or 3 of them front and back, boom, list it. So I don't really have any time. I've kind of streamlined this. I know back in the day, I used to take pictures of like every angle of the phone, but I've realized if unless the phone is like really mint and it's a used phone, I will not take the time to take like 6 different pictures of the phone. And the reason being is if I'm selling a phone that's like average used condition, taking really good pictures doesn't really seem to increase the value. But if the phone's used, unlocked, and mint, then I'll take the time to actually photograph the phone and put that in the ad that, hey, this phone's like 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 condition, and I'll list it for a premium price.
Do you swap at all or just eBay?
I do not use Swappa. Nope, I only use eBay.
Okay.
So, yep. Jeremy said, I want to start unlocking phones. Never have. Want to learn more about it. Think I could pay a little more to sell a little more. Hey, Jeremy, are you here? Do you have a microphone? We can talk about this for a second.
I do. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Jeremy?
It's going good.
That's good. You're new to the group, right?
Yeah. I'm part of one of the other groups. I think it's probably one of your best friends. Yeah, I think he was. I think you know where I'm going with that one. But
oh yeah.
Not here to knock anybody, vice versa. But I'm here for more information.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's cool.
Videos and from what I've been taught, it's buy as bad ESN, sell as bad ESN. But I see so much more stuff that could be done that I could make more money, and that's what I'm trying to learn.
Definitely. So as far as unlocking phones, I don't know. Here's what I would do. So, example, if a phone sells for $300 unlocked, but you're buying it as bad ESN, never ever appraise it like you were selling it as unlocked. Like, don't bet your money off of being able to unlock the phones. But what I would do is I would buy it as bad ESN. And if you want to mess around with a couple different connections out there, try and get the phone unlocked, great, sell it as unlocked. But always try and place your appraisal off of a bad ESN. Does that make sense?
Correct. So pretty much do the same thing I'm doing now, but I've had people say something about the RSIM, and then I've got a buddy of mine that's, I guess, using the Unlock Genie. Are you familiar with them or use Unlock Genie?
I'm familiar with the RSIM and the Unlock Genie. So here's the thing. If you want to start unlocking phones or advertising them as unlocked, I think that you could buy the bad ESN phones locally, sell them as unlocked locally, and make probably $100 extra or $50 extra on each phone that you do this with. However, using those SIM cards to unlock them, you're not going to be able to flip that as unlocked on eBay because you're going to ship that phone out and the person's going to get it. They're going to try and put their SIM card in and they're going to freak out and be like, this phone doesn't even work for my carrier. There's no way you're going to be able to tell them on eBay, hey, it's unlocked. You just have to order this SIM and then you have to do this. But if you personally were to flip phones locally and put that in your advertisement that, it's unlocked, you have to do this, you might be able to pull that off. And I know that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people that sell the Unlock Genie SIM and the RSIM, they actually have physical locations and they'll charge people $50 to have them come in just by setting their phone up with that little SIM card. and they unlock their phone for them and charge them $50. So that's another possibility too. You could advertise unlocking services locally that you unlock people's phones, put the SIM card in for them, set up their phone, and then boom, you make $50 in like 10 minutes.
Right. See, my thing is, I'm just trying to figure out is in different carriers, depending on what the Unlock Genie, I guess, works on and what it don't. Because I'd hate to tell somebody, yeah, I can unlock your phone, get them over there, try and make it work, and then end up failing on it.
For sure. Have you heard of any phones that it doesn't work on?
Like I said, I'm still new to it. A buddy of mine says something about he does good with Sprint carrier phones, but that's about the only one that I know of that he really messes with.
So the good thing is, so like just going into like finance phones here for a second, AT&T and Verizon customers usually have what's considered like in the credit industry, like B grade or A grade credit, because Verizon and AT&T have pretty strict credit policies. But T-Mobile and Sprint customers usually have really terrible credit. So a lot of the times the people who are going to need to unlock their phones without actually paying them off are going to be Sprint and T-Mobile customers anyways. So what I would do is not reinvent the wheel. If Sprint's what's working, and Sprint's probably a pretty hot market, because there's a lot of customers that are needing that use Sprint, I would advertise that you can unlock Sprint phones locally. Maybe start out by charging $80 a piece, see how many leads you can get, and start doing it locally, and then advertise it only for iPhone users, because RSIMs and the SIM Genie is really commonly used on iPhones. So if you go for Sprint and iPhones, you know that you can't fail your customer then. Does that make sense? And then just go from there.
It does. I'll try that. Like I said, I think it's like 10 cards for $150. I think with Unlock Genie. And the only reason I was wanting to go that way, I guess, is the guy I was talking about. He highly recommends them pretty much. If you ever have any issues, you can pretty much get on the phone, I guess, with the actual owner of the company, and he's a pretty good guy. So I don't know. I guess that's the way I'll go.
Yeah. No, I would definitely give it a shot, Jeremy. I mean, give us an update in the group. I'd definitely love to hear how it goes for you. If you do pretty well with it. And then on top of that, 150, I'm just doing the math here. That's almost $10 a card, isn't it? That's pretty, what is that? So $150 for 10 cards, you said?
Yeah, that's what I was told. Like I said, I haven't actually got on the website because, to be honest with you, until I actually get a little more information, it kind of scares me a little bit because I don't want to mess nothing up. So
I was just going to say, I've got a couple of people, now that you're in the course and everything, I have a couple of people, don't quote me, but I want to say that I can get those for like $1 a card. So if you want, after this group chat, send me a message and I'll see if I can point you one of directions and see if I can get you those cards a lot cheaper. Because if I can get them to you for a much lesser price, obviously there's not much risk involved, and then you can just go and try it, because $150 isn't much, but if they don't work, I mean, that's kind of lame to waste that much money. So
correct. Plus, I mean, I've got a few phones here. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, so everybody wants a lot of money for what they have.
Sure.
So I get lucky at the draw, I guess, actually, after appraising and then giving somebody a price of what I'll pay for it. And I guess I could actually maybe try and unlock one or two that I have just to familiarize myself with it.
That's what I would do. I would definitely try unlocking something currently that you have, rather than going out there and trying to, redo it or actually purchase new inventory. So I would give it a shot, Jeremy, but that's kind of my take on it.
Well, I appreciate your help.
Yeah, you bet. Gunner says, you said you get RSIM under $1. Yeah, Gunner, shoot me a message after group chat. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say quite a while ago, I had like 3 big people offering me. They wanted me to basically resell the RSIMs to people in my group, and I just said, I'm not really interested. Like, if one of my students wants an RSIM, they can just go through me, and I'll just direct them your way. Like, I don't want to make money off my students. Not that way anyways. I mean, I'm not an RSIM guru. I know a lot about them, but I'm not a guru. So yeah, if you guys need RSIMs, just send me a message and I'll try and point you to somebody in that direction. So, but yeah. That being said, anybody else have any like phone flipping problems or questions that are coming up? You guys are definitely open, unmute your mics if you guys want to talk. Any questions, problems?
I do.
Hey, what's up, Azam?
Hey, as you know, the prices for locked phones are down, especially Especially like direct buyers, they offer a little low. I mean, they offer really low, for locked phones now. So what do you think? Is it better to flip it on eBay, or still direct buyers are fine
I think it's
the most to get the most
sure,
out of it?
sure. Well, let's find out, I guess. So right now, I'll just show you guys this on the webcam. I just picked this up right before our group chat. This is an iPhone XS Max 256 gig space gray, and it is new with the plastic on the screen. So let's go check it out and see what we can get on eBay. I think personally it's a case-by-case basis. Now, when I get somebody that brings me like 15 phones at one time, they always go to a direct buyer, direct buying company, just because of the fact that it's a lot of money, and I don't really want to be selling all that on eBay and have that risk. But let's do iPhone. Let's see here. I'm going to just look it up quick. iPhone XS Max 256 gigabyte space gray, new, CDMA, locked. Let's see. Yeah, because this is a Verizon phone. Let's see. See, in my opinion, I would say a direct buyer still. So when I pulled up XS Max 256 gig space gray Verizon Finance, we're pulling up.
Do it Sprint. I was wondering about locked phones, not unlocked. Or you got the Verizon locked one?
Yeah, it's not unlocked. What I'm seeing here, there is a buy it now for $869, and this phone isn't in the box like mine, but $869 if you do, eBay, give or take, eBay and PayPal, even if you're a top rated seller, $870 basically times 10%. That's basically $87. So $870 minus 87, probably got $6 in shipping. That's $777 is going to be your net. So about $775. And I want to say that I'm getting, I think, $800 for this phone. So in this case, eBay is lower than what I'm getting paid. Of course, I sell to a direct buying company. I don't deal with the middleman, common direct buyers. But I'm getting $800, I believe, for this phone. It is locked. And on top of that, the bigger thing is, let's just say eBay was $25 higher. What I don't like is when you're sending out an $800 to $1,000 phone is if the people on eBay try and scam you. I don't like having that much risk into it. So with that being said, that's a really, really important tool, is just the whole factoring in, like, are you going to lose the phone or are you not? And so when it comes to actual value, $20, I'd rather send it to a direct buyer, even if it's $20 less profit than eBay, because I know they're not going to try and return the phone or try and scam me.
Okay. One more question. Hey, listen, you said your Verizon phone is locked, correct?
Yeah, the one that I just bought, correct.
Let me give you some information, because once I bought a couple of Verizon phones, they were locked. I was surprised because I never had any locked Verizon. Then what I did, I waited 1 day. So basically, if it was bought the same day, the Verizon phone, it usually locked. You wait 24 hours, you get unlocked. Have you noticed that?
I've not tried that. Usually I run my phones right away. So I guess I haven't really noticed that, but I could definitely try rerunning it again tomorrow and let you know how it goes.
Yeah, try it out, because you're losing money, like at least 150,
For sure.
100
what I have noticed, just for anybody out there watching this, if you get a customer that brings you phones and they were purchased that day, sometimes it's very possible sometimes that when a carrier, or let's say like a carrier store like a Best Buy or a Walmart, is activating phones, I saw one time, there was a couple instances where this happened, but I personally saw it one time because I was actually in the store, and it wasn't my customer, but there was somebody over there. I mean, they were finding, there was like 8 or 9 phones that they were getting, and wasn't my customer, but I just happened to be in the store and was kind of just looking over there, and I just saw this person getting phone after phone, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And what I realized is on a couple of them, the person or the store employee forgot to like scan a couple of the IMEIs. Although they got billed for it, they got a receipt for it, they never scanned the IMEIs in on the system. And basically that customer at that time wasn't my customer, but I knew that it was the same person because I saw them. But I got a phone call later that night saying, hey, I saw your ad on Craigslist, whatever. And it ended up being the same person from the store. And a couple of the phones ended up checking out as completely unlocked. And I'm pretty sure if I remember right, this is a long time ago, it was AT&T was the phone. So there's no reason that they should have showed them locked. But it's like because the person didn't scan them in, they just showed up as SIM unlocked.
Yeah, I had some AT&T unlocked as well. As you said, they weren't scanned, so they showed up as unlocked. But the Verizon one, I had a couple of cases. Basically, I bought a couple. It was 2 times basically. I bought 2 Verizon, then I checked it was locked. Then I had to buy it as locked, because I showed it as locked, and they agreed to sell it to me as locked because lock prices are lower. Then the next day, I rerun those IMEI, and it showed up as unlocked, and I realized that the next time it happened again, and I told them that it was locked again. The next day, I woke up, checked it, it was unlocked. So it takes like 24 hours or so, or next business day, whatever, and it gets unlocked. Verizon, it gets unlocked. And I'm just letting you know so you don't lose money, on that.
Yeah, no, that's actually really interesting. So anybody that's watching this, hold on to, if you're shipping out to direct buyers or direct buying companies, hold on to your Verizon phones, I guess, if they're new sealed.
Exactly.
That's really
And also, if in case it doesn't get unlocked at all, I unlock them through GSM unlock.tools. It's $15. Any Verizon phones you get unlocked for $15. I guess it would be easier just to unlock them for $15 and to make another 100 for it,
Well, definitely.
And it takes a day, so it shouldn't.
And that's 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I did it. I've already done it with iPhone 8 that I had through Verizon, which was bought the same day. And what I did, I requested unlock. The next day it was unlocked. Probably it took. Maybe that's the same case that I was facing,
Sure. So basically, you're getting to this website that you mentioned, because I just want to make sure, because there's other people that are going to be watching this, and I don't want to lead anybody astray. Do they perform unlocks on any other types of carrier phones?
No, not AT&T. There are some AT&T. There are Sprint unlocks. It's expensive, it's $150.
Oh yeah, that's quite a bit.
But Verizon is $15 to unlock. What else they have? That's all basically. You could check it. Do you know the GSM unlock tools?
Yeah, I've heard of the website before, but I'm not a member. So.
Okay. Yeah, try out, because I've unlocked a couple. Also, they unlock T-Mobile phones. It's around $60 for old ones, but for new ones, I guess it's around 100.
Oh yeah, interesting. So, and it definitely works on Verizon phones, huh?
Yes, and I guess it's better just to wait till the next day, and it will 100% show you unlock. I've checked it. It's been twice like that, and I'm pretty sure when it was bought the same day, it shows as locked, and the next day I woke up, checked it, it showed as unlocked, and I put in a SIM card to make sure it actually showed up at hello screen. Then I proceeded, connected to Wi-Fi and everything,
right?
Because it was initially locked. Do you remember, as I told you?
Yeah.
And then the hello screen, it just disappeared. When I proceeded with everything with Wi-Fi, and it was waiting for the activation thing.
For sure. No, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Definitely something. So I guess GSM Unlocked Tools, GSM Unlocked.tools. You guys will have to check that out for anybody watching this. drop a comment on the YouTube video tonight for this group chat, or drop a post in the group, because I definitely like to see. I'll try it on this one. I don't see why not. We'll see what it does. But see, Verizon, there was a bill passed a long time ago that Verizon is supposed to become unlocked. So that might be why it takes a day. But I'm going to wait a day on this one. I'm going to see what happens. I'll probably post a video on this, actually. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to wait. I just bought this phone tonight. It was purchased today, so I'll wait. It's brand new. And I'll see if it unlocks in one day. If it does, that's awesome, because it'll be more money. And if not, I will use GSM Unlock tools. And if it works, well, I'll let everybody know. So because if you're paying locked prices for these phones and you can unlock them for 15 each, I mean, that's pretty huge. So because you'll be making money.
Just take a look, because it's been a couple months since I checked. It was $15, and now I'm not sure. I guess it's even cheaper. Just check it out.
Okay, awesome. Well, cool.
There's like a search bar. Type just Verizon, and you'll see that Verizon Unlock.
No, I'll definitely have to check it out. But yeah, so we're coming up on, let's see, 30 some minutes here, I think, on our webinar, guys. So Gunnar said it's like $8 for Verizon. Yeah, that's extremely cheap. So might as well just unlock every Verizon phone. There's no reason not to. But anywho, yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. Unless anybody else has got any dire comments or questions, we'll probably conclude tonight's group chat. I believe this is our 61st or 62nd group chat, so got quite a few of them out there now. If anybody out there wants the entire link for all of our group chats too, I've got those in a file if anybody wants them. So, but yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody, and hope you got some value from the group chat, and we'll see everybody next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So later, guys.